Hello, 9th standard. Namaste and good afternoon. Welcome back to video session, online class again. As I said in my previous video, so please pray for regular class because we should not miss any classes hereafter. So today we are going to continue video number 24, lesson unit 23, economic biology. Third term question, right? So first in video number 23 we have learned as farming, vegetable farming, olericulture, and then pomology, study of fruits, and then flower culture, floriculture we have studied, yeah? That is about different farming methods in plants. Now we are continuing the same lesson, economic biology, video 24, where in this video we are going to concentrate or deal with manuring, that is bio-manuring. And this bio-manuring that leads to organic manure. Organic manure, that is manure which are rich in nutrients, soil nutrients, enriching the soil nutrients. They are organic manure. Okay, and this organic manure, they are mainly animal manure, which are as farmyard manure and sheep and goat manure. And then we call it as compost. That is quite common in our houses. That is all the kitchen waste, biodegradable waste, especially all the vegetables and fruits, that is dumped in a pit at the garden part of our house, and when they become decomposed, that is forming a manure, that is compost. And then green manure, and then we are talking about types of biofertilizers. These types of biofertilizers, as I said earlier, we have learnt in practicals. What are all? First one, rhizobium in the root nodules of leguminous plant. Then Nilavembu kudini, and then aloe vera, and then Agaricus bisporus. These three we have learnt in economic biology. I hope you remember that. So now with that, what is said about organic manure, you just recollect the point. Organic manure are predominantly derived from plant debris. Organic manures are obtained from plant debris. Plant debris, the dry leaves, the humus, dry bit flowers, okay, that is animal feces and microbes. And they make the soil fertile by adding nutrients like nitrogen. So some of them, as I said, animal manure, under which we have farmyard manure and sheep and goat manure. I hope you follow this. And this farmyard manure is a mixture of cattle dung, urine, litter material, and other dairy waste. And the percentage following this video is as usual our picture presentation, that we will go in detail, right? This is only introduction I am giving. Then sheep and goat manure, then compost, then further green manure. And then this biofertilizer, for this I need a board, so I am using this. Okay. So now this biofertilizer, as we have drawn root nodules, this is a taproot system. Recollect the diagram that we have drawn for rhizobium. Rhizobium, this is a taproot where we find root nodules, then and there we find root nodules like this. Is it not? Now these root nodules, contain the bacterium rhizobium. Normally the nitrogen fixing bacteria, they are Acetobacter and Rhizobium, and these show a phenomenon called symbiosis. They show a phenomenon called symbiosis. What is symbiosis? When there is a mutual relationship between the two partners, it is called symbiosis. Mutual relationship, in what way they are related? Now the taproot, it is a bean plant. Okay, the root system of bean plant is giving shelter for the Rhizobium bacteria. In turn, this Rhizobium will fix nitrogen from the atmosphere. So it is called nitrogen fixing bacteria. Now all these leguminous plants on the bean variety, pulses variety, avaraka, thorambarpu, and what is it? Peas, they cannot they cannot absorb nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. So these bacteria, they help in fixing the nitrogen. So this Rhizobium, and another example, Acetobacter, they are the nitrogen fixing bacteria, and that association is called symbiotic association. I hope you understand. We'll just continue. So, what we are talking about symbiosis. Again, in the type of fertilizer, we are talking about Rhizobium, where symbiosis is a phenomenon where two partners are mutually benefited. That means two partners here. One is the taproot system or the plant of leguminous plant. I hope you recollect the spelling. Leguminous plant. Leguminous plant, what I said? As pea variety. Leguminous plant. They are pea variety. Okay. And these leguminous plant cannot take nitrogen directly from the atmosphere for nitrogen metabolism. So it is the Rhizobium, bacteria Rhizobium is fixing the nitrogen for this leguminous plant. So here the leguminous plant is giving shelter for Rhizobium bacteria. In turn, Rhizobium bacteria is fixing nitrogen from the atmosphere for this plant. That mutual benefit is called symbiosis. So here types of biofertilizer. So now this Rhizobium, when they are root system soil, so when they are present in the soil, it makes the soil enriched with the vitamins and other rich nutrients. We have learnt as macro and micronutrients. Those nutrients, it makes the soil loosen and then mixing up of the nutrients. That is forming the types of fertilizers. Okay. Other types we will learn one by one as Azolla and another one is called Acetobacter. Azolla is a aquatic fern. Fern we have studied here. Basis of classification 7th. Plants are classified into, do you remember, Cryptogamla, Pteridophyte and Gymnosperm. And those Pteridophyte, Azolla is a pteridophytic type, but it is an aquatic form. I hope you understand. So this is for biofertilizer, and then these biofertilizers are all, it is also available as ready-made form in all that nursery and this fertilizer shop that can be supplied for the plants. Okay, so that further detailed continuation of this video number 24 will continue in the picture presentation that we will go in detail. Okay, so as I said, go through the video, and whenever you getting ready for watching or observing the video, please have your biology classwork. Already I said you write third term, name of the lesson, unit 23, economic biology. On the left side with the pencil, you please take this teaching notes. Okay, so we will continue in the video session. Okay, thank you. 7th standard, 9th standard, this is a continuation of our video number 24, where we are continuing the lesson economic biology, unit 23, part 2. Okay, so far we have done with the brief description, introduction, otherwise I call, for this video number 24, unit 23, economic biology, part 2. And now we are continuing this portion, video 24, with reference to picture presentation, so that we will understand better. And in previous video class, we have learnt what a lot we have learnt as pomology, floriculture or vegetable farming, and then under that kitchen garden and commercial garden, vegetable forcing. Then we have learnt about greenhouse and advantages of greenhouse, and then floriculture or flower farming. Okay, and that flower farming will just collect. Floriculture or flower farming is the cultivation of flowering and ornamental plants in garden for beauty and floristry. It is concerned with the growing traditional flowers, cut flowers, bedding plants, foliage potted plant, arboreal trees, tuft grass for beautification, and value added products like essential oil, pharmaceutical and nutraceutical companies. I hope you remember this. Now these arboreal trees now, plants living on trees. Traditional flowers now, normally what we are having growing in a garden, and normal usage, that is traditional, and bedding plants now for acres together. See this picture that is given, how much you could see with your own eye, that is bedding of plants, and then foliage potted leaf, it's like a nursery plants. And then tuft grass, as I said in our school, in front of Bhajan hall, we have grasses laid, that is tuft grass. Okay, example geranium, otherwise called pelargonium, then basiliscus is impatiens, and balsam plant in Tamil we call, and chrysanthemum and petunia. Then uses of flowers already we have seen. Okay, the next one is landscape gardening. As I said, landscape horticulture is the study of designing and constructing landscape in home, business farm and public areas to initiate natural scenery. What do you understand? See the figure. First one, two, what is that? Men like they are fighting, they are handshaking. That is actually a plant cut to this shape. And nearby, see the park. All the plants are uniform. Different plants are cut at different size and shape. This is called landscape gardening. I hope you understand. So landscape horticulture is the study of designing and constructing landscape in home, business, farm and public areas to initiate natural scenery. I hope you understand. The next one, what we are going to do is manuring. That is what, with this only we have started the introduction. Clear? Now this manuring is also called biomanuring. Organic manures are predominantly derived from plant debris. Plant debris na the kuppa chilvale, dry leaf, stick, then that stick or twig fallen from the trees, and these are all plant debris. And then sometime we'll throw all that kitchen waste, vegetable cut, they are all forming plant debris. Animal feces and microbes. They make the soil fertile by adding nutrients like nitrogen. Can you recollect this that I just said now? Go through. Can you? Then animal manure. Manure na oram. Manure and fertilizers we study, no? That is, it consists of feces and urine from livestock. Livestock na domestic animals like cattle, horses, and other animals like pig, sheep, chicken, turkey, rabbit. Manures from different animals have different qualities and different applications. Okay, so that is first animal manure. Whereas farmyard manure, it is a mixture of cattle dung, urine, litter material and other dairy waste. Litter material na the kuppa kodam solluvolla adu. And dairy waste, all that milk product, and then those are having farm, poultry farm and nearby dairy farm la dairy waste. On an average, well decomposed farmyard manure, see the content, 0.5% nitrogen, 0.2% available phosphate, and again 0.5% available potash. All these are very important point to be noted. Content. Okay. So percentage composition, otherwise we say percentage composition of farmyard manure. I repeat, percentage composition of farmyard manure are 0.5% nitrogen, 0.2% available phosphate, 0.5% available potash. Are you clear? So farmyard manure is a mixture of cow dung, urine, litter material and other dairy waste. On an average, well decomposed farmyard manure contains 0.5 nitrogen, 0.5% nitrogen, 0.2% available phosphate and 0.5 available potash. Go through that. For second percentage you should know by heart now. Can you? I keep on asking. Make a note in a notebook. Whatever you are observing, the key points, please note down in the biology classwork. Right? Then sheep and goat manure. Sheep and goat manure contains higher nutrients than the farmyard manure. Sheep and goat manure contains higher nutrients than farmyard manure. What is it? It contains 3% nitrogen, 1% phosphorus pentoxide and 2% potassium oxide. I repeat, it contains higher nutrients as 3% nitrogen, 1% phosphorus pentoxide and 2% potassium oxide. I hope you understand. So this is for animal manure. Are you clear? The next one, animal manure. Again the same as manuring, biomanuring. Repeat it. Manuring as biomanuring, animal manure, then farmyard manure and sheep or goat manure. Can you find the difference between farmyard manure and sheep and goat manure? Especially the content. Content composition. Composition of it is 0.5% nitrogen in farmyard manure. Here it is 3%. 0.2 in farmyard as available phosphate, whereas here it is 1% phosphorus pentoxide. and farmyard 0.5% potash. Here it is 2% potassium oxide. For second go through panna, make a note in the classwork. 2 seconds I will give. Write the percentage composition of farmyard manure and sheep and goat manure. Just see the video and write. I'll just write. Just 2 seconds. Much time we cannot spend. Yeah? Ready? Can you? Yes. In what way it goes, that you should know. Are you clear? The next one is compost. Compost again, it is also called soil conditioner and also fertilizer that is rich in nutrients. It is produced by natural decomposition of organic matter such as crop residues, animal waste, food waste, industrial and municipal waste by microorganisms under controlled conditions. Can you understand this? Compost is a soil conditioner as well as fertilizer that is rich in nutrients. Just a second go through panna. Compost oda component. Just go through. Follow that. You should know the content. That is very important. So whenever I give gap, you please go through the lesson so that when we meet again, you can understand still further. Just don't just sit. I want you to go through the lesson. Can you? Okay. The next one, when we talk about this, 1 minute. Secondary treatment, energy, waste only, the different type of, this only I want you to know. As, yes for it. Compost la, inna oru thara go through panni paru, edavadhu recollect panna mudiyum. Yes sir. I am just looking for one word from you. Compost ku enella composition are you able to follow manual that I want to check. And then we say it is plant waste. Yeah. So what is plant waste? You should know. Plant waste, food waste. Now look here. Metals, food waste and yard waste, leaves and grasses, and it can be compost to produce humus. So here compost is a soil conditioner as well as a fertilizer we are learning, yeah, that is rich in nutrients. So what do we say? It is food waste and yard waste. Yard waste here refers to leaves and grasses. Leaves and grasses. Okay, so that can be forming the compost, organic matter. So I hope you can hear also. I think feeble. So compost is a soil conditioner as well as fertilizer that is rich in nutrients. It is produced by natural decomposition of organic matter such as crop residue, animal waste, food waste, industrial and municipal waste by microorganisms. Okay. Then green manure is obtained by collection and decomposition of leaves. Manure nalle varum, yeah. So whatever we are, it has to be decomposed. Twigs of trees, field bunds are forming the green manure. It improves the soil structure, increases water holding capacity and decreases soil loss by erosion. That is why we always say near the bund, river bund, and roadside we need to plant trees, right? So this green manure improves soil structure, increases water holding capacity, and decreases soil loss by erosion. It also helps in reclamation of alkaline soil and reduces weed proliferation. Reclamation of alkaline soil, when the green manure is added, it enriches the soil with the nutrients, right? And it reduces weed proliferation. Weed is unwanted plants or undesired plants that is grown along with the plantation that we have done. So it reduces weed proliferation. The unwanted chedi edile valarakudadhu, that is weed proliferation, right? And it's the manure obtained from undecomposed green material derived from leguminous plant. Example, sun hemp binomial is Crotalaria junctia. Sun hemp, Crotalaria junctia. Then Dinica, Sesbania aculeata and Sesbania speciosa. Dinica is Sesbania aculeata and Sesbania species is Sesbania speciosa. I hope you follow this. So this is for green manure. Okay. Next is our biofertilizer. What do you understand? Biofertilizers are substances that contain living microorganisms which, when applied to seeds, plant surfaces or soil, colonize the rhizosphere or the interior of the plant and promote growth by increasing the supply or availability of primary nutrients to the host plant. Primary nutrients, normally we say macro and micro minerals or macro and micronutrients. So all the minerals which are required in large quantity, they are forming macro elements or macro minerals or macro nutrients, and which are required in small quantity, they are as micro. I hope you are listening. So here types of biofertilizers. First one, rhizobium. This rhizobium we have done in practicals here, which contain root nodules of leguminous plants. Present in root nodules of leguminous plant. So the given picture, first one is root nodule, second one is the fertilizer or manure, we say rhizobium as fertilizer. Then next picture on the azospirillum, it is another plant or another organism that is present and making it as biofertilizer. So just now I explained in the beginning session of the video number 26, sorry, video number 24, as rhizobium is a soil bacterium that colonize the roots of leguminous plant to form root nodules. The bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen and convert them to ammonia. The bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen and convert them to ammonia. I hope you understand. They take part in nitrogen cycle. Which one? Rhizobium. Okay. The next one is azospirillum. It has the ability to use atmospheric nitrogen and transport this nutrient to the crop plant. I repeat, azospirillum has the ability to use atmospheric nitrogen and transport these nutrients to the crop plant. It is inoculated on maize, barley, oats and sorghum. Inoculated na just nama plants that is right, and it increases productivity of cereals by 5 to 20% of millets by 30%. It increases productivity of cereals by 5 to 20%, millets by 30%, and fodder ovo by 50%. I hope you are listening. So these are Azospirillum is of great economic importance. Are you clear? So first one on the specimen, second one on the fertilizer. Sharia? So I repeat, Azospirillum has the ability to use atmospheric nitrogen and transport this nutrient to the crop plant. It is inoculated on maize, barley, oats and sorghum crops. Are you clear? Usually Rhizobium and the leguminous plant. Azospirillum and these crop plant. What are all? Barley, maize, barley, oats and sorghum. So first, how can you differentiate? Rhizobium is for dicot plant and Azospirillum for monocot plant. That is why you have to create a question. Okay. Rhizobium present in taproot system. So it is a dicot plant. And Azospirillum, maize, barley, oats are all monocot plants. So it is used in monocot plants. So what is the productivity percentage? Cereals 5 to 20%, millets 30% and fodder 50%. I hope you understand. So this is for biofertilizers. First Rhizobium, second one Azospirillum. Are you clear? The next one is Acetobacter. Acetobacter, another bacterium. Application of Acetobacter has been found to increase the yield of wheat, rice, maize and sorghum. Again, these are monocot plants. I repeat, application of Acetobacter has been found to increase the yield of wheat, rice, maize and sorghum. Apart from nitrogen fixation, these organisms are capable of producing antifungal and antibacterial compounds. I repeat, other than nitrogen fixation, they take part in producing antifungal and antibacterial compounds. I hope you follow. The same Acetobacter, it is a heterotrophic, free-living, nitrogen-fixing bacteria present in alkaline and neutral soil. What does it mean? Some of the soil, especially near the mangrove region where salty soil is present, they are alkaline in nature. Mangrove forest ruler, they are. And Acetobacter is most commonly occurring in species in arable soils of India. Species of arable soils of India. I hope you are listening. Acetobacter spelling for it. Just check the spelling. So here Acetobacter is most commonly occurring in species arable soil, suitable soil that can grow. That is arable soil of India, right? And apart from its ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen, it can synthesize growth promoting substance such as auxin and gibberellin. These are all plant hormones, right? So now as we have learnt, endocrine gland hormone as thyroxine, insulin, adrenaline, these are all animal hormones. Like that, plants also secrete plant hormone. They are mainly in the meristematic region. Okay. So here, other than this nitrogen fixation, this Acetobacter is also helpful in promoting, acting as a growth promoting substance as auxins and gibberellins. These are plant hormones. Note paniko. These are plant hormones, and also to some extent the vitamins. I hope you understand. The next one is mycorrhizae. Again, it is a biofertilizer. Now this mycorrhizae, myco referring to fungi. Okay. So now this mycorrhizae, the fungi is living as symbiotic association with the roots of vascular plants. Vascular plants na plants which have vascular tissues, vascular bundle, xylem and phloem. And they increase the uptake of phosphorus. Important note paniko. Mycorrhizae increase the uptake of phosphorus. Okay. Example, citrus and papaya. Example for this is citrus and papaya. So now mycorrhizae, it is a fungus present in the association of roots of vascular plants. So for example, citrus and papaya. If papaya plant venula, the root system la paarthena, some brown dots will be present like root nodules. So they are the mycorrhizae. Mycorrhiza singular. There are many knots like root nodule. They are called. So they are mycorrhizae. I hope you understand. So this is for mycorrhizae. The last one of this video session is Azolla. It is a free floating aquatic fern. Azolla is a free floating aquatic fern found on water surface having cyanobacterial symbiotic association with Anabaena. Anabaena is a cyanobacterium. Are you clear? I repeat, Azolla is a free floating aquatic fern and it is found on the surface having a cyanobacterial symbiotic association with Anabaena. Now in a given figure, Azolla fertilizer, can you see dark, green color, light green, pasi mari irukla, they are all Azolla fern, right? Then at the tip la paru, they are filament structure, filament mari cells irukla, they are the Anabaena. It's a beautiful diagram, rare collection. So it is Anabaena. Those ones are the Anabaena. I hope you understand. So I repeat, Azolla is a free floating aquatic fern found on the water surface having a cyanobacterial symbiotic association with the Anabaena. It is a living floating nitrogen factory using energy from photosynthesis to fix atmospheric nitrogen. It's a very rare combination. Are you clear? So it is a living, it is a live floating nitrogen factory using energy from photosynthesis to fix atmospheric nitrogen. I hope you understand. So this is for biofertilizer. Are you clear? So in this video session, so far we have seen what? First, landscape gardening. Then manuring as biomanuring, animal manure, under that farmyard manure and sheep and goat manure. Under this again you should know the composition of, percentage composition of these two manure. Then what is a compost? You have to learn the definition. Then green manure, you have to learn the example. Sun hen, Dancia, Sesbania aculeata and Sesbania speciosa. You should know the spelling, right? And then biofertilizers, important types of biofertilizers: Rhizobium, Azospirillum, Acetobacter, Mycorrhizae and Azolla. Are you clear? I repeat. Rhizobium, Azospirillum, Acetobacter and Mycorrhizae, Azolla. So these biofertilizers, they are of great economic importance. Each and every fertilizer is having its own value to play a major role in the plant life otherwise. Okay. So this is biofertilizer. Then the information given here is biofertilizer scheme. Tamil Nadu government has recently launched a biofertilizer scheme. It is aimed at better management of natural farming and helps to boost and maintain fertility. I hope you follow. So this is for fertilizers. The next part is as medicinal plants, Ayush. Medicinal plants Ayush la vandu Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy are the Ayush. That we will continue in the next video session. Now this is a very short video duration, but still every point is important. Every heading is important where you have to learn. I hope you follow. Just go through the spelling for Azolla, Anabaena. The diagram is Azolla biofertilizer is a very rare collection like this. I repeat, the green color is water. Azolla aquatic fern, free floating aquatic fern. Okay, and in the tip pillar, this tip we find a filamentous structure, cells. That is the Anabaena. I hope you follow. So this is for video number 24. We will continue in the next video session. Have a good day. Have a nice day. And you have to complete the assignment. And when we meet, you have to submit the assignment from video number 23 for biology to me. Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.